Finally, after a break which lasted a whole month, we are finally getting spoilers about the new chapter of One Piece. This video contains heavy spoilers from the One Piece manga, so if you don't want to get spoiled, I strongly recommend that you don't watch it. Anyway, I hope you all have a great day. Now let's start the video. The name of this chapter is Entei. I don't really know what that could mean. Entei is a character from Pokemon who embodies the passion of magma. This could be a reference to Akainu who possesses the magma fruit. Color spread shows the four emperors of the sea: Luffy, Shanks, Buggy, and Blackbeard. Green Bull is confirmed to have a Mori Mori no Mi Logia, which is translated as Forest Logia. In this chapter, it is written that Scabbards fights Aramaki and Yamato joins in and hits Green Bull in the head. Later, Momo arrives too and stops Yamato and Green Bull. It's still a mystery how the fight will go down, but given Momo's actions, I assume that he will somehow stop Aramaki and the fight will not continue. Either way, even if Green Bull decided to fight, there is no way that he can beat Luffy and his Campania alone. We also finally get to see Shanks, who is on the shores of Wano country, and who says that it's time to go for the One Piece. However, spoilers also mention that red-haired pirates want to finish Bartholomew first. I am not surprised that Shanks wants to deal with Bartholomew, since on the cover of One Piece chapter 869, we can see Bartholomew and his crew who visited an island, and they announced their intention to cause a ruckus. As he was advertising his Straw Hat merchandise, Bartholomew was then shown Shanks's pirate flag, which was hanging above the town. In a daring act, he and Gambia then burned Shanks's flag, much to the horror of the citizens. In a pirate world, burning others' flag means direct war with one another. However, Shanks being on the shores of Wano makes me question how he plans to deal with Bartholomew first, which makes me think the only possibility, which is that Bartholomew is already on their ship, who is beaten up pretty badly, and that Shanks decides to finish him before arriving at Wano. This really shows us the violent side of Shanks. He is often shown as a light-hearted dude who enjoys partying, but his dark side was often shadowed. It was first hinted at when we heard that he was the one who cut off Kid's arm, and now we can see that he has the intention to kill Bartholomew, a strong ally and member of Luffy's fleet. I wonder how Luffy will react to Bartholomew being killed by Shanks, and how it will affect his relationship with Shanks. I also expected the meeting between Shanks and Luffy to occur much later in the upcoming Elbaf arc. I did not expect it in Wano. However, I am very glad it is happening soon and can't wait to see Shanks and Luffy, as well as Usopp and Yasopp being reunited. However, due to Bartholomew and Shanks' past with Kid, their reunion will most likely not go down as the people expect. It also seems that Shanks' goal is also to reach the One Piece. His words, "It's time to go for the One Piece," makes me think so. A lot of people thought that Shanks was like Whitebeard, who became an emperor and had no intentions of reaching the One Piece and becoming king of all pirates. However, it seems it is not like that. It seems he also plans on reaching Raftel and finding the One Piece, which is not too surprising since during Odin's flashback, while Roger pirates reached Laugh Tale, Shanks stayed in Oro Jackson to take care of Buggy, who had a fever. Shanks said that when he and Buggy would become pirate captains, they would find the One Piece by themselves. His goal to reach One Piece makes me think that he reached Wano not only to meet Luffy, but to get Kaido's poneglyph too. However, the most unexpected twist, I think, is the fact that the news says that Sabo has killed Nefertari Cobra, and Sabo and the Revolutionary Army successfully helped Kuma. Because of that, Sabo is called Emperor of the Flames. Well, when I first read it, I was very surprised because despite Nefertari Cobra being a member of one of 20 royal families, he and his daughter, Vivi, were actually two of the few good-hearted royal family members who helped the Straw Hats defeat Crocodile, an evil Shichibukai, and because of that fact, the Nefertari family and Sabo strongly respected Luffy. I thought that when the fight would break out between revolutionaries and the world government, they would fight side by side. However, the news shows us a very different picture. This makes me think that the world government is accusing Sabo of killing Cobra, since we know that during the Reverie arc, Gorosei labeled the Nefertari family as traitors since they did not join other royal families in the Holy Land of Mary Joey and decided to stay in their kingdom. Im-sama also targeted Vivi, who is a daughter of Cobra. I believe the world government also tried to kill Vivi, but she escaped with Sabo. Also, the hints about the aftermath of revolutionaries infiltrating Mary Joey's is finally making sense. A lot of people thought that Sabo and Vivi were in danger given the fact that Dadan and Alabasta residents were mourning after hearing the news from Mary Joey's. Personally, I would dislike the fact that Sabo was captured by the world government, and after hearing that Luffy would decide to save him, and unlike in Ace's case, this time he would be able to save his brother. A lot of people thought that it would be very good for the story if that happened, since it would show us Luffy's growth as a character and as a combatant. However, I did not like it, since it would be just Marineford 2.0, and I'd be very disappointed if the same things happened again, and I am very happy that revolutionaries in fact succeeded. They managed to save Bartholomew Kuma, who was a slave for celestial dragons. I'm quite happy to hear that, since it was very sad to see Bartholomew Kuma, who was once feared as an extremely vicious pirate earning himself the title of Tyrant, being a literal slave for world nobles. I also wonder how the revolutionaries managed to rescue Kuma and how the fight went down. Revolutionaries were obviously outnumbered, and in the Mary Joey's, 2 admirals were also present. No matter how strong Sabo is, 2 admirals were too much, even for him. However, him and other commanders of the revolutionary army seemingly defeated Green Bull and Fujitora, but given Fujitora's light heart, I assume that he did not fight them after hearing their real intentions, and who knows, he could even join the revolutionaries. The revolutionary army would become much stronger if an admiral and Vivi joined them. Fujitora is a powerhouse when it comes to power, and maybe Vivi is not a very strong fighter like others, but she is a queen of Alabasta, and she most likely knows secrets of her kingdom, especially about Pluton. Fujitora's might and Vivi's knowledge would be very beneficial for the revolutionaries. At the end of the chapter, Akainu is set to talk to a new character whose name is Kuroma, which literally means black horse. He is a vice admiral and the head of the Marines investigation unit. Because of his name, I assume he was also a candidate for the title of new admiral. Spoilers suggest that he is the son of Sakazuki Akainu. However, I have a very hard time believing that. It is very difficult for me to comprehend that Akainu had a love interest and made a son. He always seemed to be a character who was solely dedicated to his marine duties, and everything else means nothing to him. But introducing his son shows us a very different side of his, and I'm all for it. This chapter was very interesting since it showed us different sides of Shanks and Akainu. However, they weren't the only mysterious characters who have appeared in this chapter. According to the spoilers, Dragon is on the move and is on his way to a certain island with his whole fleet. We don't know where he is heading, and I wonder if he's going to Wano. We already have Luffy and Shanks there, and Dragon also appearing in Wano country would be the most unexpected circumstances of a father and son's union. However, we've been waiting for Dragon and Luffy's reunion ever since January 6th of 2007, when Dragon walked out into the castle's balcony where he remarked that the true nature of the world will be answered and that he will meet Luffy again. However, the fact that Dragon is on the move with his whole fleet makes me think that he is not going to Wano, but to a different island to fight. Otherwise, why would he bring his whole fleet to meet his son? Anyway, I guess this is all for today. What do you think about this chapter? Where is Dragon headed, and how will Luffy react to Shanks beating up Bartholomew? Let me know in the comments, like this video, and subscribe to the channel for more. Black Leg Vince Smoke is out. Bye.